Good morning, welcome to Maths with Ish, brought to you by 1 million teachers. Now, recall that in our last video, I talked about the concept of logarithm, and I said that logarithm is that power or that index that defines a given base. So it tells you how many times a base multiplies itself to arrive at a particular number. So that is actually the basic concept about logarithm. So, if you want me to put that in writing, so let me just put it for us to see. So if you are given logarithm of, let's say, of base 5 of 25. Now, if you're asked to do this, all what this logarithm is saying, all it's saying is, it's asking you how many times can you times this 5 to give you 25. So without much complex, calculation, by just understanding this concept, you know that the answer to this is 2. Because this tells you that when 5 times itself 2 times, or when you raise 5 to the power of 2, it gives you what? It gives you 25. So what logarithm does is that it defines this index. That is the work of logarithm. Okay, so that is just the summary of what we did last time. Now, I gave something like this also. I stopped at, maybe you are given logarithm of 3 to base 9. And if you are asked to evaluate something like this, now using the same concept that says, okay, how many times can you times this 9 to give you 3? Now, I said that this may not be easy for you to calculate, for you to just get the answer the way you did this, except you have to do some mathematical operations there. So that is where we stopped on our last video. So today we are going to see how we can solve a problem like this. And what I'm going to show you today will serve as a rule for you on evaluating any problem that has to do with logarithm. So this is how to go about cases like this. So when given something like this, all you have to do is to first of all equate it to x. This x serves as an unknown because this is what you are looking for. And the procedure is this: you go this way, just see my arrow. So this says raise. So if I'm to solve this says 9 raised above x is equal to, then I arrive this way, is equal to 3. So what I've just done is I have translated this from the logarithm form into indices. Okay, so and from here we can now write this 9 as 2 raised above 2x equals to 3, and from our knowledge of indices which we did, our 2x is given as 1, so therefore x is equal to half. So you can see that with a solid understanding of indices, you can actually solve logarithm. In fact, if you are not grounded with indices, you will find it difficult to solve any problem on logarithm. Okay, so let's look at one more example before I go. So let's assume you're asked to evaluate 4 to base 8. Now, I said all we have to do is to equate this. We say equate it to x, and then the next thing we have to do is to move this way, and this means 8 raised above x equal to, you move this way, equals to 4. So our next thing to do, we now solve using our knowledge of indices. We can write 8 as 2 raised to the power of 3, and then 4 as 2 raised above 2. So by comparison, This means that 3x is equals to 2, and therefore your x is equal to 2 over 3. So this is just the conventional way on how to solve any problem on logarithm, no matter how it comes. So I believe you've gotten something, something worthwhile from our video today. Please remember to like, share, and to subscribe to this channel. Thank you.